Welcome, Virgo, to your reading for the week commencing January 13th. If you can hear banging, it's not me, it's my neighbours, so I do apologise in advance. So let's start with a preview card to see where this reading might be taking us this week for Virgo. So we have the Fool reversed. Virgo, this either means that you're not feeling very adventurous this week. It may be that you're just feeling more about being home, staying home, not going out, not experiencing new places or new things. But it could equally indicate that you're feeling a bit reckless. Virgo, you might be, which is unusual for you, you might be just thinking, I know it's risky, but I might just do it anyway, which is very unlike you, so I don't know which it is, but the planets are doing funny things. Let's just say that. Let's get on with your reading. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, but do keep watching. If this reading does resonate with you and you're interested in a private reading, please reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. I'm offering 25% off throughout January. So if you want more information, please reach out. So let's go, Virgo. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. In your general energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. This could be regarding money. Virgo, it may be that you're trying to be super vigilant with money, and I think you're very good with stuff like that anyway. But it may be that other people aren't being as vigilant in your home and you're trying to get everyone on board. This is also a general energy of stability and having a strong foundation. So I think it's a good card. I think, I think that generally speaking throughout the week, you are, even though the Fool came in reverse and says, hey, you feel like doing some, bungee jumping, or whatever, hopefully not, but anyway, it's a nice kind of solid, steady energy, but also actually does tie in to wanting to stay home for whatever reason. Sometimes we just get a vibe we don't want to go out and do stuff, we don't want to go and visit friends, we just don't, and that's okay. It's your opportunity is the Seven of Swords. I think this is about strategy rather than thinking something's going on here. I think this is about you finding better ways, and it is about strategic planning, in whatever form that takes for you. But there is some strategic planning going on here. I think for some of you, Virgo, there's been something that has to have been decided that's just been lingering and nothing's been done about it, and it's been a combination of you not having the time, or it hasn't been the right time for you to sit down and think about this choice or decision or plan, whatever it is, and now you do. And it's interesting because it feels like you're actually, the way you're strategizing this is you're actually putting yourself first. For once, you're putting yourself first and you're saying, okay, this is how I'm going to do it because this is what I want, and this is about me. It's not about anyone else. So we've also got the Eight of Cups in your challenge. Something is difficult that you need to walk away from, possibly this week, Virgo. I don't know if this is a person. I don't know if this is a place, a situation. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a job. It could be a friend, someone that someone is holding you back. It could be that, but hopefully it will resonate who or what that is. Knight of Wands in reverse, unforeseen circumstances. If this was a person you were walking away from, I kind of feel like it's almost like the unexpected energy of them agreeing. Almost like that's the last thing you were expecting. They'll be like, yeah, actually I feel the same. So I don't feel this is negative at all. I think it's actually quite good. It could even be that they go their own way before you get to have that conversation with them. It may happen spontaneously. The Three of Pentacles is in your advice. This comes up a lot for you, Virgo. It's really collaboration. It's remembering to involve people that should be involved. It's remembering to accept help. It's accepting praise and recognition for what you're doing, because maybe you're not great with stuff like that. So let's clarify. The Four of Pentacles. My cam seems really blurry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to fix it, but I don't know why. It seems a bit out of focus. Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Sun reversed, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. It's interesting because the Sun in reverse is making me feel like there's so much freedom for you. There's a huge world to kind of discover, but you're not interested this week. Someone could give you a free round the world ticket and say, as long as you start your journey this week, it's completely free. You don't have to pay a thing, and you can spend as long as you like discovering all the places in the world that you've never been to, and we'll give you all your expenses, and all you have to do is just go. And this week you would say, no, I don't want to. I want to be home. That's how the energy's coming through. The Eight of Swords is actually indicating, because it's in the reverse position, that you're finding a lot of freedom and sense of peace just being home, being within your home. The Two of Wands reversed. You don't want to have to make any plans this week. You're just comfortable in your present moment, in your present energy. So let's go into the Seven of Swords, strategizing. Clarified by the Ten of Cups reversed, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This feels like something you're making a choice about yourself that you know your family aren't going to align with, and you're like, not this time, sunshine. This is about me. The Page of Cups. This could be about something creative, or I don't know. It feels like something you want to do for yourself, and yeah, I can't tell you what that is, but the Eight of Pentacles is it's kind of like the amount of work you put into your job, your family, your home, and you're like, now one of my I hate the word New Year's resolution, but one of your things you wanted to focus on more this year was actually self-fulfillment. And that's what you're doing here. You're like, no, if anyone comes at me about this decision, then, you know, you don't, not that you should have to explain yourself at all, Virgo. I don't think you should have to. I think, but if you do, it will be that you've done enough for everyone else, and you don't really, you don't care what they think or how they feel about your choices. So the 8 of Cups. I mean, maybe this is about leaving a job. Maybe you've decided that where you're working is just not for you. You want better for yourself, and you've decided you're going to leave and you're going to pursue something different career-wise. And maybe your family are like, you're crazy. It's such good money. You know, all this stuff. You were doing really well. You were progressing. Blah blah blah. And you're like, no, don't care. The 9 of Wands reversed. You're fed up with the battle of. You're fed up with the battle of living up to other people's expectations. And the 2 of Swords reversed is, yeah, something you've been thinking about for quite some time. I think it's just been there in the background. You've been like, oh, and then now you're just like, no, I'm going to stop thinking about it, and I'm going to actually do something about it. And the 4 of Swords reversed. You know, apart from anything else, your job or your life in general is just exhausting, Virgo. You're doing way too much. You have been doing way too much. You don't get enough time for yourself. And when you do get enough time, when you do get any time for yourself, you're so exhausted you can't do anything. You're too tired. So this is where you're changing things. Even though this is in your challenge, I think the only challenging part of it is that other people aren't on board, but you don't care really. It's like this, I don't know, it's more about them than it is about you. The Knight of Wands reversed is clarified by Justice reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the 6 of Swords reversed. So I don't know, I just feel like there's some energy around you saying it's what you're doing is selfish, it's unfair. Is it? Sorry, it's just like I get frustrated with it, because it's like you're someone's servant here, and they're worried about how they will be affected by your choices, not how you will be affected. The Queen of Swords reversed. There's a couple of people here that are just sort of protesting, I think. So the 3 of Pentacles in your advice, clarified by the 10 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, I just think this is about you wanting more for yourself. And it's such a different energy for you, Virgo. All these readings I've done for you up until now have been about, kind of that subservient nature that, you're there to serve other people. You'll put yourself last in every situation. You don't matter, blah, blah, blah. And now I feel it's coming in very differently. This is about, okay, you're either with me or you're not, but this is what's changing. From this year, this is how things are going to be different. People can either get on board with you or not, and you're really not concerned about how they're dealing with it. I think they will eventually get on board with it, but you're correcting some things here which have been really difficult, which I think you've come to the realization that if you had put yourself first more often, these situations wouldn't have turned out to be quite so draining. So yeah, 3 of Swords energy in reverse is a healing card. Whether you're physically healing or mentally, emotionally, spiritually healing, you're actually allowing yourself to do that. You've come to the conclusion that you deserve it, you need it, and yeah, I really like it. I really like this energy for you, Virgo. So let's get into your oracle. Your ruling planet is Mercury. Of course, we're doing Star Codes Astro Oracle. And I have Cancer for you this week. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive deep into the sea of emotion and come back home again. The crab always carries its protective shell, however. The moon-ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body and is connected to the breasts and stomach. Be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you're in need of parenting yourself, reach out to the Divine Mother and Father, to the earth beneath the sky, above, and feel held. Once you feel led by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. If you're called to parent otters, sorry, this is why I need glasses. Oh my God. If you're called to parent others in this situation, whether in love or work, do so with a balanced approach or honest feedback and support and self-care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, communities, and your temple's hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to home and not to get stuck in this protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave this safety to find what you need. Find a home base or a safe place within your soul, and from that safety be ready to brave exploration and risk caring with all your heart. Crabs are hard on the outside but soft and squishy on the inside. Remember that the very defense you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. Soften your shell and you have a backbone Soften your shell, you have a backbone and are not protected solely by an exoskeleton. Be aware of the psychic pool in which you float. If you feel tossed by the waves or battered by the anxiety of those around you, dive down deeper and find the calm below. Float in the ocean of collective consciousness and feel cradled, nurtured by the Divine Mother, fed and cuddled. I love it. So we're going to do a quick lucky dip for your crystal. What does Spirit want you? What does Spirit say you need? What crystal energy do you need this week? Wowie. So malachite. And I'll tell you why malachite should be your crystal that you align with this week. Wheat. What is wrong with me? So, malachite is known for its healing properties and is sometimes called the stone of transformation or the stone of the divine feminine. Sorry, guys. representing growth, abundance, and positive change. Malachite is a protective stone that shields the body from negative energy and pollutants. It guards against radiation and electromagnetic pollution. Physically, malachite stimulates the immune system, detoxifies the body, and aids in overall physical healing. It can reduce pain and inflammation, as well as assisting in the treatment of conditions such as arthritis and asthma. Malachite is connected to the heart chakra, promoting emotional healing and self-reflection. It helps you release past traumas, alleviate anxiety and depression, and foster a sense of inner peace and tranquility. This crystal is particularly useful for those seeking emotional healing or looking to open themselves up to love and compassion. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, guys, check the link in the description. It's Otter Spirit. They only deal with authentic, high quality crystals. So this is, I think this is grade AAA. It's either grade AA or grade AAA, but they will only deal with grade A to grade AAA crystals. They hand make their bracelets. They're a small family run business. They donate to the otters because they are dying out. And if you want to get on board with crystal healing, I mean, I don't know if malachite's the first thing that you should try, but there's no harm in it. It's a strong crystal energy, but there's actually no harm in it, so why not? Thank you so much, Virgo. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement. I return it to you tenfold, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.